Vegetable Police here. Been getting some questions. How do I do the high-fat diet? I'm sick of carbs. What have carbs ever done to me but make me fat and stupid and smell like cheese wood? Cheese wood exists. So a lot of people want to know, how exactly am I doing this high-fat diet and not dropping dead of a heart attack? And I'll tell you, it's very simple. Nuts and seeds are healthy. They're plant foods. They appeal to us in nature. Nature wants us to eat them. Maybe not. They actually don't want you to eat them. So you poo them out and you poo out a tree and spread the walnut forest, but we can bypass that system and use them for our own good. So I'm going to walk you through, what do you buy at the grocery store? How do you make these meals? What's up? So it's very simple. I go to the grocery store to buy 3 basic principles of things. There's the nut and seed bulk shopping. Get your favorite nut, whatever it is. I like cashews. Those are the best. Those are so damn good. Sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds are like the cheapest and still very mineral dense. Each nut and seed has a benefit, so just go with the ones that taste best to you right now, because your body knows more than anybody else. If you love Brazil nuts, make some Brazil nut yogurt and overdose on selenium and grow a purple wing. Go fuck yourself. So get your favorite nuts, a couple different kinds so you don't lose your goddamn mind. And then what I do when I make a nut yogurt, I measure out roughly 700 grams of nuts, because my Vitamix can't handle more than that. I have tried. It just keeps shutting down, you lazy. It can only handle so much. And I'm not sure that the Vitamix is the ideal blender for nuts and seeds. It might be that one Dan McDonald just showed off, that super powered, whatever that thing was. That, wow. KitchenAid? Holy shit. That or a Blendtec might be better off. So what I do, and I made a couple videos about this. Link is somewhere. How to make the nut yogurts. Watch those. If you haven't seen them already, how dare you? If you haven't, I'll get you. And those last 4 days. So I make that every 4 days. So 700 grams of nuts every 4 days. Make sure you have lots of nuts in your fridge or your freezer so you can make these. These are a staple and they're the healthiest way. Some people find the nut butters addictive, but when you blend it with water, they lose all addictive properties. It's magic. The only way a food is addictive is if it's dehydrated. I'm retarded. We all know that. I can't speak more than a couple words without messing up something. And it's so much worse because I carved up at that buffet last night. I feel so stupid. I did that review summit. See? I did the summit review. Well, in this state, I feel like such an idiot. So back to the high fat, you get the mental clarity. I can't wait. It might take a couple days. So I look forward to that. So buy your nuts and seeds. Get some avocados if you like them. I usually buy the 5-pack or 6-pack in the bag. Buy like 3 or 4 bags. Leave them ripening. Once they're ripe, throw them in the fridge. Then you buy more and just have this perpetual cycle of avocado wonderfulness. It's wonderful. Coconuts are another good fat. You got your shredded coconuts, the dried stuff. You got frozen young Thai coconuts. You can buy actual coconuts and crack them open. A wonderful fat. Not everybody will do good with each fat. Some people might do terribly with avocados. Some might do terribly with coconuts. You have to find your fat.com. We're unique. We are unique beings. No one diet will fit all, but a blueprint will fit most. And then you fine tweak it, then you're good to go. So make sure you have lots of fat on hand. You got your avocados ripe, you got nuts and seeds for the yogurts. For a backup plan, you got your nut butters in the cupboard for when you're gonna lose your mind. You're like, what do I eat? Oh my God. You have something ready there. You just eat that. Peanut butter on a spoon, bitch. I have to keep switching arms because I'm holding it at like arm's length, full extended, because I'm trying this 50mm angle to see if I can handle the 50mm lens. It's too far. It's too far to get this close. Here, if I did that. Last fat you might need. You can do this two ways. You can eat actual flax seeds or chia seeds, ground them up, throw them in your salads. Or just do like I do, get some flax oil. I like the flax with the DHA. I think it might be important for vegans. We might need that, like badly. Everybody's talking about their fish and their fish oil. Fuck that shit. Stay vegan and take a VHA. See? I need it. It helps with brain function. You don't want this. You don't want this. Take your DHA. I don't consume many oils, but if you were to consume oils, you got your extra virgin olive oil. I ain't gonna hate on you. A little coconut oil here and there. It's all good. Just don't base your diet. Don't try to get into ketosis by having 15 tablespoons of oil a day. Don't be ridiculous. Use your mind, your common sense that says a little bit of oil goes a long way to just make whatever your dish is a little more satisfying. Don't go overboard with the oils. The next thing I shop for is vegetables for vegetable juice. I buy like 5 heads of celery. That'll last 5 days. Every juice I have is pretty much 1 head of celery, 1 lemon, big hunk of ginger, and then a different dark leafy green every time. Cilantro, parsley, dill. Kale will make you bloated, most likely. It does to me. So hold off on that. Swiss chard if you like it super salty. That is the saltiest green juice you'll ever have. Now for me, I eat very simply. I like a big salad at night. I'm looking at it right now. I want to eat it. How long is this video gonna last? I want to eat that thing. So lately, I used to make always entirely raw salads. Lately, I've switched it up a notch. I know it's probably not the most beautiful dish you ever seen in your life, but it's basically just steamed cauliflower and tomatoes with my pumpkin seed yogurt, bit of avocado and olives, bit of flax oil. So delicious, so simple, yet so satisfying. I gotta redo this shit. Do you have any idea how annoying this is? To focus and reach with all my might. There we are. We're back. So if you're gonna eat a big giant bowl like that, call it a salad, call it steamed veggie delight, I don't care what you call it, you're gonna have to buy a bunch of veggies that you like. I like tomatoes and steamed cruciferous right now. That's my thing, it's my jam, and I love it. So this is what I buy, and that's it. I wish I had better recipes for you, but really it's just eat a fat with lots of veggies, and that's the diet. And you don't need much carbs. Sometimes I need the carbs. I feel like I want the carbs, and I have a little bit. I have a cup of beans. I'm starting to try some beans in my diet. I love that protein. I love that protein. I feel like it's helping me. I got the protein powder now, and yeah, protein is awesome. I love it. I personally fast 21 hours a day, and then I eat once at night. Usually I work out, have my protein powder and water mix, and then my green juice, and then I make this big ass salad, and then I eat that till I'm satisfied. If I'm not satisfied, I will continue eating until I am, whatever's in the house. So be prepared. Have some of that nut butter in the cupboard because it'll save your ass. And when it comes to carbs, I don't know what my percentage is right now. I'm guessing like 60% fat. But when you're eating one meal a day, it does not have to be such low carb where it's crazy. You can allow yourself a bit of fruit, a bit of starch if you want it, it's a very enjoyable diet, and now that winter's coming, I don't want to restrict anything. I just want to eat what I'm craving, and I'm eating one meal a day. I'm trying to bulk up and gain muscle. So doing it on the very high fat, very low carb, as I was doing, like 50 to 80 grams of carbs a day, I was losing too much weight. It's the ultimate weight loss diet, if that's your thing, but I don't want to lose weight, I want to gain it. And I don't know if the carbs, if it's because of the insulin response, you need insulin to store fat and muscle. That's just a fact. And fat does not trigger insulin, only protein and carbs do, as far as I know. So you could go super high on the protein and get your insulin response, and then you're building, or just get in a little bit of extra carbs. So I don't know what else to say. Supplement wise, I take some digestive enzymes. I take magnesium because I like the flushing out effect, and the probiotics for the nut yogurts. I just got a multivitamin. I wanted a multivitamin and mineral just to see if I felt any better, if I was deficient in anything. So that might be something you think about. Vitamin B12, obviously, if you're a vegan. Vitamin D3, it's getting winter time almost. I'm not outdoors every day, so vitamin D3 is good. And I think that's it. Supplement wise, I got my herbal tinctures as well. So, and I make tea. Drink just water throughout the day, but I like my herbal teas. A little San Pellegrino. And that's about it. That's how I do this. Many people do it differently. Yes, they do. Some people do the one meal a day and eat high carb. If that's what your thing is, you can do that. I don't feel good doing it. It messes my brain. I'd lose the mental clarity. I've lost it today, but I will survive. And it is fun to cheat sometimes. But I think that's it. This video is getting long. This thing is getting heavy, and I'm hungry. And when you get hungry, you don't get hangry. On this diet, you're just, yeah, I should eat. I should probably eat now. It's not a low blood sugar thing. It's time to eat, I think. And I will. So, I think that's it. Let me know what the focal length was like. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm leaning towards the Panasonic G85. Look it up. I'll tell you that much. Alright, thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know down below if you have any questions about the high-fat diet, because I might have answers, and I might not. Sue me if I don't. If you sue me, I swear. Okay. Alright, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Neil Bernard and his starchy, I will throw a potato at your face. David Ludwig is bald, so we don't have to listen to him. Bald people don't know what they're doing. So, Amy Myers talked all about the thyroid, and she was glowing. She looked very healthy. That's one thing I will say, all these high-fat dieters, most of them anyway, their skin looked so good. And even though some of them were like into their 50s, they didn't have